Hey, and welcome to today's Men's Mental Health Journal. So today, what am I going to talk about? Um, I'm going to talk about my range of emotions that I've experienced today. Interesting. I just come back from football. That's really helped. I really love football. Once again, just say how much playing football and team sports is a massive difference to my mental health. Today I started off a little bit groggy, but I didn't come off with anxiety in the morning, so that's really good. I then did my what I've decided to do is an hour of power of like really feeling into the king version of me that's coming more and more alive, which I know is my true power. So I did that, and then as I was starting my work today, I I felt like really relaxed, and then I sort of had this downhill of, and I think that's too much. It wasn't an excessive amount of coffee, but there's a little bit of coffee, and I get a bit anxious sometimes when I do that. I had a large Costa, so yeah, the anxiety came back a bit, felt a bit down, and then I got quite angry about situations in my head. Nothing had happened. I'm having a really good time in my career at the moment. Really good. Like people giving me opportunities, promotions, all these kind of things. So it's going really well in that, and I know that's something to be really grateful for. But yeah, for me, then after football, what came out was a lot of sadness. I really miss someone. I really miss her. Even though I didn't know this person very long, and I'm not ashamed to share my feelings. Someone just in a very short space of time created a very positive and amazing impact, and some relatively strong feelings from me. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be, which was absolutely gutting to me because it looked like it was going to be. And again, I know I've talked about this in a couple of videos, but I think it's really important to not dismiss your feelings as a man. It's not about like shouting out like on like a first date or anything about like, oh, this person's amazing, oh, that kind of thing, going over the top. But I think it's important to actually acknowledge your own feelings, and that's what I've realised. And like I said, I had to disconnect from this person from my choice because it just seeing anything from her would really upset me. Amazing woman, just one of the most amazing women I've ever met, and yeah, it's gutting, it didn't work out. So that sadness came up a little bit. But there's also sadness which is deeper into my, and I really hope she's happy because she deserves to be. She's an amazing woman. Um, you know, um, and for me, there's deeper sadness. Like I feel like there's a transition in my life. There's a transition in terms of me kicking old parts of my identity out, and the ego's coming back screaming at times. Like me giving up alcohol, for example, has been a big one. Believe me, there's so many times my brain just come back and say, drink alcohol, like have something to chill out. And I'm just like, no, we can't because we'll feel worse. And I wouldn't be able to control my emotions. Well, I would be able to, but it'd be very difficult after on a hangover or having anxiety. So yeah, like I was in intense anger and rage earlier, and now, and what I realize is anger is usually just sadness underneath. And yeah, there's a lot of sadness, but I've also had moments when I feel bliss and acceptance of where I am and where I'm going, and the fact some things don't work out, even though it hurts. And yeah, being in those moments of bliss and really feeling back into the king inside of me. I use the word king because I believe I am a king inside. And when I'm in that king mode, I'm so powerful in a beautiful way, in a loving way. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. Something else that came up, I'm about to make a big decision financially. An opportunity's come for me to have like a very high level experience with someone who's huge in the space of love and finances and all that. And I'm like, I need to make this happen. I already went for the VIP, so I'm going for the diamond. So now I've got to make it happen. Because I'm at a point right now where I'm really working myself, my emotions, that I will do so many things right now to just work through these blocks and really become the best version of myself, because I'm so committed to that, so that I can help more men. And that's why I'm creating videos like this. So if someone's watching me right now and maybe I appear confident in this camera, that's lots and lots of practice in terms of talking in front of the camera. You know, believe me, it's not been that way. But inside, my emotions have been a whirlwind, and it's navigating them. But I want to celebrate myself for not running away from them, from being present with them. And that's one of the most powerful things I've ever done. And I want to celebrate that. Because if you can't experience the challenging emotions, how can you experience the beautiful ones? So that's what I want to leave you with today, because I've got to go and make some financial sums happen now. But I'll speak to you very soon.